Hey, beautiful souls, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much for joining our today's session. And what is our topic for today? Yes, it is light and our soul. So, light beyond sight, exploring the incredible electromagnetic spectrum and the soul. So, have you ever wondered why you felt like even if you are putting your all your efforts, you are working hard, in spite of those, you are not seeing the results? See, here we need to understand here. We are going to deep dive into this topic, your hard work, your smart work, and achieving your results. And we'll be talking about the light, the energy, and the power of your incredible soul, mind, and body. So today let's get started. So this is a very beautiful topic, and when we explore more, the essence of life, the real essence of life comes from self-realization about your consciousness and exploring your self identity. It's not about self identity, I would say self who are you. Like, these questions really make us wonder what we are here, how, like, why we are here. These questions are something sometimes make us crazy, right? But then this is like when we start to analyze, we come these thoughts. And even you might have seen right now, I am seeing you, and you are, whatever we see in front of our eyes, it's because of light. That is, like, we are able to see things, right? But if you just go beyond, just imagine if you are going beyond, you can think that beyond our eyesight there is more extra things happening in the background, right? So these are the things that we really need to explore. Like, we need to, it's not about exploring, it's about just understanding. Like, there are many infinite things happening apart from your limited senses. So when I say limited senses, definitely it is right. Whatever the senses that we are blessed with, they do have a great power playing for you. But then apart from those playing powers, there are like things that are happening which are like beyond the senses as well. It's just limited. If you further see, our senses are limited. So when we take the electromagnetic spectrum and when we see that the gamma rays which are in the highest frequency, there are the things that we see, the light waves, they are like in the mid of the spectrum, right? They are like lower frequency. So when we see, like, there are more things happening in the higher frequencies. Even if we think about the gamma rays, see, the gamma rays, which definitely helps in curing cancer. It's like it can erase off the cancer properties. So these radiations, the ultraviolet radiations, be the infrared radiations, the gamma wave radiations, everything is like, it's those things that we need to realize. So here, what is light here? We usually think of light as something what we see. So when I'm going back again, but visible light is such a tiny slice of a much bigger spectrum. So we see as like gamma rays as the highest, but then there are many things happening beyond gamma rays as well, which is like the things that we are like believing, we are proving by science, is are just limited things. But why it matters to you? This is a question. Why it matters to you? Every type of light is energy, and energy interacts with our body and brains. See, our mind, body, and soul is connected, right? It's aligned. When you are in an aligned position, you are seeing miracles, things in your life. You are seeing, witnessing the remarkable power of you when you are aligning this, right? So for example, infrared warms you, infrared radiation warms you, and when we take ultraviolet, helps your body make vitamin D. Isn't it powerful? And gamma rays have incredible energy used in medicine and research, which we spoke about. And just like things exist, like just as light exists beyond our imagination, beyond what we see, so does our mind's potential. There is so much happening beneath the surface that we don't notice, yet it shapes our entire experience. Now, when we consider brain waves, the mind's own spectrum, our brain is like a symphony of light and energy. The neurons in our brain send electrical signals that create brain waves. These brain waves operate at different frequencies and just like light. And see, we do have, what I'm talking to you is from my conscious mind, and there is subconscious mind, there is primitive mind, there are many levels, right? But then simplicity, let's just focus on conscious and subconscious mind. And when this subconscious mind, when you are able to activate your subconscious mind, that's where your real power comes in. So that time, how to activate your subconscious mind, how you can explore your inner light, which is a powerful blessing from your creator. See, everybody goes through pain, challenges, right? So pain is sometimes a blessing. So when you embrace pains as a blessing, you are seeing results. If you start cursing your pain, then you won't see anything ahead. You start degrading yourself, you start becoming in your lower self. So that when we consider about brain waves, there are gamma rays, gamma waves. See, rays and waves are different. Gamma waves, there are theta waves, there are beta waves, there are alpha waves, there are theta waves and delta waves. So what I'm doing right now is kind of beta waves. Like when I'm passing, like it's about active thinking, it's about problem solving. I'm highly alert and I'm like analyzing, or like if this is good, right? This is something I'm really craving for, talking in front of people. This is my passionate area, like doing research and conveying to you and also coaching clients. This is something extra things that I do apart from my daily work. So that's it. This is something huge, right? But then sometimes we've become like our goals and our things are like, if you like have high expectations, if you say have high bars in your levels, that time if you are overly active, that produces anxiety. So that time we need to understand that it's okay to get relaxed. It's okay to get some time for break and do your analysis. Why? Sometimes even if you do all your work, all your hard work, you are not seeing the results. Right, that time you need to understand that it's because maybe sometimes we need to take break, or sometimes we need to go ahead with some other strategies. And if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills, everything goes in a best way. So this is something, right? Then comes the subconscious activation. So when you are in very relaxed and when you are able to connect to your higher self, when you are connecting to your creator, there comes the real essence of living. So when we talk about the soul, when we talk about mind, when we talk about energy, the soul level, when it's beyond our imagination, it may be in higher frequencies which we cannot imagine either. So those are the things that we need to just have awareness, like these are also happening in the background and we are just players here. But then it's highly important, what we have to understand is like what we really require from soul level is entirely different from what we are going through in this life. But that's it, you can do your research and find out what you really require. Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easier for everyone, make it super easier for everyone. So there like if you become overactive, like if the cells inside your body become overactive, there can be an issue of like what we can say, there is like issue of getting damaged. Maybe that's the time you need to analyze, like if you are put in some stressful situations, and some part of stress is good, but if it is highly stressed, then you need to go for a break or whichever suits you in the best way. So let me share my screen here, 1 second. So we talked about electromagnetic spectrum, everything, the rays, ultraviolet, radio waves, infrared, everything we spoke about. And when you see our body, our surroundings, our thoughts, our emotions, everything is kind of energy, everything is vibration. Your energy, your vibration matters. It's not about just having physical energy. Every thought that is in your mind, that is seated in your mind, is also mattering you a lot. So, and in Surah Al-Isra chapter number 17 from our holy book Quran, verse number 85, and they ask you about the soul. Say, the soul is of the affair of my Lord, and mankind has not been given of knowledge except a little. So this is a powerful verse which reminds us that whatever our knowledge is limited, we need, if we are just like not exploring much, you are not nowhere. Even that little becomes a zero, maybe like going to negative scale if you are not exploring yourself. So how can you overcome, or how can you leverage your real results? It's about like being calm. Do your part. Prayers are a good form of meditation, connecting to your creator, connecting to our Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and seek. He is going to respond, inshallah. So how to do this? Sometimes prayers, if some people prayers, they are not able to connect it, you need to go for guided meditations, or you can go ahead with journaling. And it's about like taking minute steps every single time. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum. And we'll see in our next session, inshallah. See you soon.